the reason for being named Dajjal. Okay, so Dajjal is not actually the name, it is more of a title. So when he appears, he's not going to be called Dajjal. Like me and you, when we are born, my name is Muhammad Salman. So that is not going to be his name. It is rather a title. For example, now we have plenty of titles. We have Hazrat, we have Hafiz, we have Sheikh, we have Maulana, etc. But Hafiz is that person who has memorized the whole Quran Kareem. It is a title, and some people, everybody just calls them Hafiz Ab. They don't know their real name. Okay, that title. So Dajjal is a title. So why does Dajjal have this title for? Okay, the first reason is Dajjal. If you study this Lisanul Arab and you see the linguistic meaning of Dajjal, it comes from Dajjal, Dajjal al Ba'id, which means mix. Literally, Dajjal comes from Dajjala, which means to mix, and or which means to mix. Yes, and the reason he will be named this is because he will mix the truth with falsehood, mix lots of lies with little bit of truth. Okay, and the second reason why he's called Dajjal is because Dajjal shay ghattahu, which means to cover, and Dajjal will cover the truth with falsehood. Okay, he will beautify it. What will he do? He will beautify that which is false. He will cover it up and he will beautify it, and that which is truth, people will not know. They will think that that which is false is a reality. But in fact, what he is saying is all lies. So an example comes to mind is of a woman that she covers her face, she beautifies her face with makeup. Okay, you put on lipstick, you put on foundation, you put on whatever the women put on. Okay, but they cover their face up and they beautify this face until they become another person. You don't know who they are. Okay, they've covered it up and it is almost as if they are another person. So there was an article I once read that a man divorced his wife days after they got married. Why? Because the next day when he woke up, he says, "Who are you?" And he jumps out the bed. "Why are you here for?" And that was his wife, but he couldn't recognize her. All the makeup's come off, and now he's amazed, and he divorced her. You're hiding your face. You're putting so much makeup on. When I saw you, I didn't know who you really were. But they're two different people in reality. So similarly, the Dajjal will beautify his lies. What is he going to claim? He is going to claim prophethood. He is going to claim divinity, that I am Allah. These will be his claims, his false claims, but he is going to beautify these false claims with lies, with certain miracles that will have been given to him. Okay, and the word Dajjal, okay, we said the root is Dajjala, but the word Dajjal actually indicates towards something being in abundance, being a lot, and something being repeated. So for example, one of the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Tawwab. Innahu kana Tawwaba. So Allah, one of his names is Tawwab. Same scale as Dajjal, Fa'al. Tawwaba. Okay, and the hadith comes to mind that كل بني آدم خطاء وخير الخطائين التوابون. So every single child or every child of Adam alayhi salam is a khatta, is sinner, but not sinner, khatta. He repeatedly sins, and the best amongst them is at-tawwab, the one who repeatedly makes repentance. Okay, so tawwaba is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepts our tawbah again and again and again. The same way Dajjal, it repeats to how severe his lies will be, and that those lies will be repetitive. Okay, he's not going to stop, he's not going to think, okay, I've done enough. He is going to try and misguide people as much as he can. Okay, and another meaning, which is not, I didn't write it here, is we said Dajjal, Dajjal al-Shay'a Ghattahu means to cover, and the reason why Dajjal will be called Dajjal is because he will cover a lot of ground. Okay, he will travel around the whole world. and he will cover a lot of ground, and inshallah there will be more detail upon this in tomorrow's